Hello, dear brothers and gentlemen, ladies, friends in South Sudan. We are back again with the story of Augustino Idro Taban. You know, you're from South Sudan, and some of you are from Uganda. The guy is a South Sudanese citizen who's not living in hiding in Kampala, Uganda, protected by some authorities. That guy is being researched, is wanted by the government of South Sudan, because in the eyes of the government of the South Sudan, he's a criminal. Do you remember last time I told you that he embezzled a lot of money, $7.7 million. And the government of South Sudan wants that money back, because that money belongs to the government of South Sudan. That government gave out that money to certain people to do a certain job for the benefit of the South Sudanese people. You know, most of the time, governments in the world, they work with some private companies, some individual, even a group of individuals, to empower them in order to accomplish some duties. That's in the same vein that money was given by the government of South Sudan to certain people. Those people invited this guy, Augustino Idro Taban, to work with them. But that money mysteriously disappeared in Kampala, Uganda. Money was taken, was withdrawn from a certain bank by, according to investigators, Idro Taban, Augustino, the guy you call in Congo, Zakaria Idi Tabani, pretending that he's a Congolese senator. No, that guy is not a Congolese. He's a South Sudanese. Let me show you. Even though you don't understand what I was talking about here, I will explain. I was saying clearly that that guy is not a Congolese. He is a South Sudanese. But by the way of mafia, he was elected as a senator in the Congo, representing the province of Ituri. People from Ituri received some money, $700,000 from the hand of the same guy. He didn't come to Congo to fill out some forms showing that he wanted to compete as a senator to be. No. He was doing everything from a distance, from Kampala. He just sent some money, $700,000, to corrupt some MPs, provincial MPs from Ituri province, who presented him that he's from the Aru territory. They chewed that money, and then they elected him as a Congolese senator, while they knew very well, and they know that the guy is not a Congolese citizen. He is a South Sudanese citizen. That's the problem. Let me show you a video I made in French, Swahili, and Lingala to explain to my fellow Congolese what was happening that time, to have an idea. What was I saying? Okay, here we go.
ya Ituri, Sud-Soudanais Oyo. Pourquoi? Parce que Azalaki Kosala na Corneille Nanga, na petit na ye, Christopher Nanga, azale kokota na Owele. Tango tozale ko ebisabino ke balengo ya or. Corneille Nanga na petit frère na ye, Christopher Nanga babimisaka balengo ya or. Na ba petit porteur ekenda kana Sud Sudan.
Yes, for those of you who don't understand Lingala or French, even Swahili, I was trying to explain in this voice with a picture that this guy is not a Congolese citizen. He's a South Sudanese citizen named Augustino Idro Taban. That's why I showed. You can even see his ID on the picture. Try to see on top. You're going to see his ID. It's clearly written Republic of South Sudan. Nationality certificate. Let me show you.
Now Uganda, ezalaki contracteur, l'un de leurs
check on top. That's a copy of his ID.
Monsieur Oyo. Luyibi moko munene. Akimi na mboka na bango, bazo lukaye, abatami na Kampala, mais député Ituraye de PES, basali ke azala sénateur.
It's well known that the guy is Augustino Taban Idro. Every document, I was sent some official document from the South Sudanese government. In many of my programs, I showed you those documents. Clearly, even Interpol, International Police, is after the guy. He was arrested in Dubai for 3 months, and they're planning to send him back to South Sudan. But unfortunately, for other people, fortunately for him, he was rescued by some authorities in Uganda, namely the Chief Justice of Uganda in Kampala. That's the guy who went, or who sent some people to take him from Dubai jail. Now it shows clearly that those Ugandan authorities, they must be part of the mafia. As I was explaining to you, that guy mysteriously has also a Congolese citizenship. He was campaigning from Uganda to be a senator in Congo. As I said, he sent a lot of money, $700,000, to some mafia, Congolese MP, member of provincial parliament of the province of Ituri. We introduced the guy that is from the Aru territory. He won successfully from a distance. And he was now planning to come in Congo, to go to Kinshasa and sit as a senator. That's the time I was given this information. I made a lot of noise. And from that time on, I helped preventing this guy, this mafia guy, from entering the Congo again. Because before that time, previous to that time, the guy was coming to Congo, staying in the Congo, and he was doing a very dirty business with Corneille Nanga, the so-called rebel you can see on news now. It's Corneille Nanga who rigged the election organized by Joseph Kabila in 2018. Corneille Nanga was working under Joseph Kabila. They rigged the election because they wanted to stick in power forever. Then, as a token of appreciation, Joseph Kabila gave the whole province of Owele to Corneille Nanga. But instead of becoming the governor of that province, Corneille Nanga wanted to play safe game. He preferred that his little brother, Christopher Nanga, be put in place as the governor of Owele. But the real governor was Corneille Nanga, was doing every job, signing every document behind the curtain. And for 5 years, Corneille Nanga stole tons and tons and tons of heavy gold bars. who was coming among the mafia people who were coming to the Congo to take those gold bars was the same guy. Augustino, Idro, Taban. He was hiring some small planes from Uganda and from South Sudan after corrupting Congolese authorities in the Owele and Ituri provinces. Those small planes were landing in Owele in the bush. And then people were coming with some bags of gold. That's the business this guy was doing to help the Corne Nanga family. So these guys are billionaires. Can you imagine? They controlled the province of Owele for 5 years. And it's also said that this guy works in connection with some militia armed groups in the eastern part of the Congo, and especially in Ituri. That's why I was denying, and somebody gave me this piece of newspaper that says, demonized as an alleged financier of the CRP, Senator Idi Tabani denies the allegations and promises to seek justice. According to him, everything said against him is just a lie. He promised to seek justice. The newspaper says, a message has recently been circulating online, particularly in Kinshasa, demonizing Senator Idi Tabani Zakaria. In this unsigned message, this statesman is identified as an alleged financier of the Convention for the Popular Revolution, CRP. That's an armed group or an armed movement recently cited by the army as an ally of the Zaire militia. That means, you know, in the eastern part of the Congo, people, they have too many things to steal, especially minerals. So those guys, they use militias, armed people, to do the job and to protect their business very well. So this guy is also cited among the guys who organize or create some militias in the Congo. And he is said to be one of the co-founders of a militia called the Convention for the Popular Revolution, CRP. After coming across the leaflet, which was characterized as false and defamatory, the office of the aforementioned senator clarified. Senator Idi Tabani is not directly or indirectly involved in any project or movement that jeopardizes the stability of the Democratic Republic of the Congo, much less in actions that undermine national unity and peace in Ituri. On the contrary, his political commitment is based on a clear vision to promote healthy and responsible governance that exclusively serves the well-being of the Congolese people. Now, here is the full, firm, and official denial from Senator Idi Tabani sent to a certain newspaper called Bunia Actualité. What do they say? Since entering politics, there's been a flurry of activity among the masterminds of evil, who have been crafting rambling speeches on social media and certain media outlets to smear, fortunately without success, the reputation of the prominent figure and senator of Ituri, the Honorable Idi Tabani Zakaria. You see, in Congo, They call him Zakaria Idi Tabani. But on his South Sudanese ID is Augustino Taban Idro Kwei. We firmly deny the false and defamatory allegations against Senator Idi Tabani Zakaria, unfairly citing him as one of the alleged instigators of a criminal organization aimed at destabilizing Ituri province. So the guy is denying everything. These are his people speaking on his behalf. I don't understand. You know, this guy's been doing a lot of nasty stuff in the Congo. As far as I am concerned, I know that the guy is now living in hiding in Kampala. I don't know if he's still there or maybe he came in hiding. Senator Idi Tabani is not directly or indirectly involved in any project or movement that threatens the stability of the DRC, much less in action that undermine national unity. I think I read this already. So they say that until the last session, Senator Idi Tabani was unable to attend plenary sessions solely due to his poor health. That means the guy is sick. That's why he could not attend some plenary sessions as a senator in the Congo. But according to the reality, this is not the truth. The truth is that the guy has been absent from the Congo since we publicly denounced his mafia. He is not a Congolese citizen. He is a South Sudanese citizen. All the documents, official documents, we've been showing you for many years. I mean, for many weeks. They clearly show that the guy is a South Sudanese citizen. And Interpol is also searching for him. The South Sudanese government is searching for him. And I remember recently he was also cited that he wanted to help a certain South Sudanese general to organize a putsch, a coup d'etat in South Sudan. South Sudan, they failed. So that guy seems to be a very, very dangerous guy. If he could try that in his own country, South Sudan, what about the Congo? What can he not do in Congo? He can do anything to the Congolese people, against the Congolese people. So this guy is a very big danger to the Congolese society. Or he didn't come to Congo to attend the plenary sessions because he's sick. No. Because he's fearing to get into the Congo. We made a lot of noise last time, and he knows very well that once he gets into the Congo, he's going to be arrested, taken to jail, and probably they're going to extradite him back to his country. That's the South Sudan. His people are still defending him, saying that only malicious manipulators driven by selfish interest attempt to tarnish his image by spreading baseless and unimportant statements. We strongly denounce these crude fabrications fabricated with the sole aim of harming a politician whose sole ambition is to contribute to the development of the DRC and the consolidation of peace. Honorable Idi Tabani Zakaria calls on all Ituri residents to be wary of the puppet masters who want to keep Ituri province mired in tragedy. And it says, the next paragraph said, Senator Idi Tabani reserves the right to take legal action against any person or entity spreading these defamatory accusations done in Kinshasa on the 10th of March 2025, office of Senator Taban. Now, our question is, does he have an office in Kinshasa? We doubt. I'm going to call some people. I know I have many of my friends in Kinshasa. I'm going to ask if this guy has a seat in the Congo Senate. And if he's not there, I know for a fact that the guy is not in Congo. He's fearing to get into the Congo because he's been involved in many negative businesses in the Congo. He knows for a fact that he is a cheater who wanted to get into the Congo politics while he's not a Congolese citizen. And can you imagine? He wanted to occupy the seat of a senator. Which country can tolerate such a mafia? That's why he's not in the Congo. For his people to go to the extent of lying that the guy didn't show up, didn't attend some plenary sessions because of his poor health. This is a lie again. He's not attending plenary sessions in the Senate in Kinshasa, the Democratic Republic of the Congo, because he's fearing to get into the Congo. Because he's not a Congolese citizen, he knows for a fact that the day he's going to put his feet in Congo, that's going to be his end. His end. They're going to arrest him. He knows that. This is the truth. So, dear friends, in South Sudan, Uganda, Kenya, Nairobi, any other English-speaking country, this is the problem we have. Whenever you see this guy, Idro Taban, Mr. Augustino, that's his real name, please make sure you call the police. Because even international police, Interpol, is looking for him. When you see him, call the police. And we're going to make sure we investigate in the Democratic Republic of the Congo to know the guys who are playing his game. If he's not in the Congo and people, they pretend that he was accepted as a senator in the Congo, that means his wages, his money, his salary comes out. And we're going to investigate to know who takes that money on behalf of this South Sudanese citizen. And we're going to come back to you. Thank you so much.